Hey everyone, this is Louis7, and in this video I want to talk a bit about what's been going on with kind of my motivation to make videos and a look into the future. So the gameplay in the background will be something update 23 related in LOTRO. I'm not quite sure yet what it will be. So if you follow my channel, you've probably noticed that I went a bit over a month without making a video, and that was actually just until my recent stream of update 23 a few days ago. So for that period of a bit over a month, before that break actually, I didn't work on any videos besides a couple of streams, which may seem weird because I actually did have a few videos that I uploaded, but I prepared those ahead of time because I knew I would have to take a break at that point. So what I think happened there, and that's kind of where this problem started, is I got out of the habit of making videos and just working on my channel in general. So after that, I just kind of that month period until my recent stream, I found I wasn't really motivated to make videos. And another thing I think is I actually just didn't want to play the games that I usually make videos of, so like LOTRO, sometimes WoW, or really I've done some Rift videos. So update 22 in LOTRO was a bit annoying to me with the endgame, and that's probably why I didn't play it too much, even though I still enjoy like low level and leveling, and I never really did get around to playing Louis or starting a new character like I was planning either. And again, I think that just had to do with me not wanting to play LOTRO in general at that point. So again, similar with World of Warcraft, I haven't been that interested in the latest expansion, especially since some of the changes seem annoying to me, especially the actual core gameplay of each of the classes. But I still want to explore like the new zones and their new expansion. I actually set up a stream to do Battle for Azeroth and never got around to doing that. So I think this is kind of where my motivation to make videos was lacking. I just also didn't have motivation to play those games, and one thing I didn't want to do was force myself to play something just to make content, and I think that would just make for boring content that viewers wouldn't enjoy. And that is definitely something I don't want out on my channel. So another factor in not having videos, I think, is editing and just that whole process with it. So often editing to me, when I'm about to go to edit videos, I think it sounds very tedious, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to do this, and then spend time doing something that probably ends up taking as much time as editing, where I get basically nothing done. But anyway, when I actually go to edit, it doesn't take that long, which is kind of where that was leading. It does take a bit to get into kind of editing mode, as I'll call it, where once I get into that mode, I go pretty fast with editing, and that's really just getting the videos rendered and ready to upload to YouTube. So it's actually even quicker now that I have a better mic, which I'm using right now. At least I think it's better. It still sounds a bit weird to me using it, but anyway, back to the point of that, I think editing and not wanting to edit just played a part in me having no videos there. So at this point, you might be wondering why I'm just sharing this with you all, and I just wanted to let you all know what was going on with my channel, because I have had a month break without any videos, and kind of a little bit over a month, maybe a month and a half, with hardly anything going on with my channel. At this point, I want to now shift to talking about the future of my channel and what I plan to have coming up. So in the very near future, which is the next couple weeks until early November, I will probably be pretty busy with school and some stuff I have to do with that. So it's kind of unfortunate timing now that I'm getting a drive to make videos again like this one and my recent streams with update 23 and LOTRO. So yeah, I do hope to get to a point where I'm consistently streaming by then, and that's something hopefully in the past few days before this video goes live, that's something you'll have seen if everything's going to plan. So that's what I'm actually just about to stream LOTRO now, but I'm having issues with YouTube, so that's why I'm recording this right now instead. But anyway, yeah, I do hope to get to streaming consistently, and especially after, like, sometime in November, I really hope for it to be consistent, like maybe at a consistent time every day, every other day, or just something like that. In addition to that, I will be getting back to Louis and Mage Play for Those I just have to keep in mind that editing really doesn't take that long as like I think it does. And this past week I actually edited and rendered all the videos from those series, and again it went pretty quickly. And they're ready to upload, so I'll have those videos scheduled so I can get the releases going and have future videos go like smoothly with the schedule from there. So once I get back to recording with that, it's kind of like a fresh start, so hopefully that'll be good. And from the recordings I already have, it'll be one Louisden video, I think episode 46, and a few from Mageplay. I have to have quite a few to get caught up on that, and then finally have my first Battle for Azeroth video with him. Level, like, I think just level 20, but anyway. As far as other stuff goes, LOTRO Basics, that is something I bring up in every channel update, and I feel like I never go anywhere with it or always say I want to get back to it, but that's pretty much where I am now as well. I want to get back to it in a way, but I'm just not too sure about it. Not too sure about it in general. The cat's making a bunch of noise. If y'all have any thoughts on that or want to see it back, please do let me know so I can think about it more. And again, what you all want definitely plays a factor in what I want to make videos on. Okay, so outside of that stuff, I am enjoying update 23 in LOTRO, but right now I'm feeling the content update is not very alt friendly for questing, which is pretty similar to the past many updates, I'd say. Maybe even back to Helm's Deep, definitely, maybe Riders of Rohan, maybe Rise of Isengard. I don't have too many alts that high level back at those points, but I feel like Rise of Isengard was kind of a start of being less alt friendly, even though I enjoyed that expansion a lot. But anyway, back on topic, I do plan to start a new stream series in LOTRO on leveling a new Runekeeper. I know I've talked about this before, but now I actually have more solid plans on it and actually have an idea of what's going on. One unfortunate thing I have to do is delete my current Louis character, which is level 50 something Runekeeper, but that's not too big of a deal. So with that, I do feel Louisden is high enough level and progress that I can do these two kind of leveling series without much overlap. And then I also have that High Elf Captain kind of mini-series I do if I just feel like playing a general mid-level character. But I actually also have a mid-level Bjorning for that if I want a change of pace, or just pretty much, I guess, anything general questing if I want to stream and not in the mood for in-game or leveling a specific character. Those are also options. So the last thing I want to get to is other games, and that would be games that I don't upload or even maybe play at this point. So I'm interested right now in trying some other games out. I am kind of looking for an MMO or an MMO style game, MMO RPG especially, because I feel like a lot of the classic MMORPGs, I love that gameplay style, but I feel like a lot of them are changing for the worse right now. So, and I normally like to keep a positive outlook on games, but again, with the in-game and update 23 realistically might not be that great for me, and I feel like World of Warcraft's having some core gameplay issues. Those are my two main games I really play as far as MMORPGs go again. So if you all have any games you recommend, please let me know. I am pretty much oblivious to any new games coming out. I'm also just not into the new MMO style, and I don't really like spending money on new games that much, but maybe I will look into some newish MMOs that look like they might have some longevity, and again, if y'all have suggestions or recommendations, please let me know. And another game I do sometimes is Rift, but I'm not too sure on that game for more of a long-term, like actually getting into and doing maybe a Let's Play style in that. I'm not too sure on. Yeah, so that leaves pretty much everything that's been going on and where I see my channel going in the future. This channel update got pretty long. Kind of expected with everything I had listed out for me to talk about, but that will be it for this kind of update my motivation video to make videos. And I'll probably just call this a channel update anyway, because that's really what it is. And what I really want to do was just share what was going on with my channel and kind of life, and just so y'all could see where my channel, where I think it's going to go forward in the future. And I hope you all enjoyed this commentary, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more. And commenting with your thoughts or feedback, especially with this one, and thanks for watching and listening, everyone.